Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of my FM20 save with FC Rapid. We're here in the transfers page. Don't worry, there haven't been any more transfers. I've kept a hold of myself, finally, to not bring in any more players. We couldn't, even if we wanted to, because the finances aren't looking too good. Yeah, let me just... Right. So, let's take a look at the matches that you guys missed in between. Last episode we were in really good form, and we're pretty high up in the league as well, and I said, well, maybe, just maybe, next episode we'll be even higher up in the league. Well, we're not. The games in between were horrible. Yeah. So last time was this cup game against Cluj, which we lost 2-0. And 2 goals inside 6 minutes. So after that, we beat Astra 5-1, and this guy, Alexander Godin, this was his first ever senior game. So not only did he score 2 goals, he also got 2 assists as well, and a 9.4 average rating. Other than that, I haven't used him. But his debut was very promising. It's just that his potential isn't looking that good. But Peter was way too tired to play. But we did have to play an under 21 player. So, well, I gave him his first ever start. It turned out to be a pretty good decision. But again, other than that, I haven't used him. So we won that game 5-1. Then we lost to Stoja 1-0 in injury time. Then we lost to Cluj 3-0. Then we lost to Gazmetan Mediash 2-0. Then we drew against Dinamo 0-0, and then we drew against Chindia 2-2. So we had a spell of 4 games where we hadn't even scored a single goal. After this great run of games, to have 3 losses back to back to back, and also 4 games without scoring a goal. And then when we did score a goal, finally, it was in a 2-2 draw against a team that we should be beating pretty easily, because as you can see, they are in 11th, so we should have just beaten them quite easily. But it just wasn't to be. So right now we're gonna face Polytechnica Yashi. They're in 9th. We're now in 7th. We've dropped 2 places, but not only that. Stoja can easily overtake us, and of course we're below the split. So we're gonna have to step it up in the final 10 games. 5, yeah, in final 10 games we're gonna have to step it up, because we can't go to that relegation group again, because we're gonna have to finish in the top half, because we don't have any cup to win to get European football next year. So, as I said, we're gonna have to step it up, and it's gonna have to start today against Polytechnica Yashi. So let's just give it our all and see where that takes us. I've got a good feeling about this. Look at that form. That's, well, it says it right there. It's woeful. Not that theirs is way better. They won against Craiova, nonetheless. They give Craiova... Oh, no, what? Wrong Craiova. Right? Who did they win? Who did they win? Oh, they didn't. They beat Voluntari. Alright. Well, yeah, they're in last. So, and they haven't won a single game. They've drawn 4. So, we're gonna have to win this game today. I think we can do it. Let's take a look at the lineup. Let's take a look. So, this is gonna be the starting 11. Labrovic in goal, Jenkinson. I don't want to start Malo. Let's start Philippe next to Dario Biskup. So 2 young players. Biskup is 19 and Philippe is also 19. Not only that, as you can see, Philippe is 1 meters 94 and Biskup, as you may remember from last episode, is 190. So I think I'm gonna be happy with these 2 center backs for the rest of, well, at least for a couple of seasons. Prikyok at left back, Oida, Quio, Pinter, Kyle, Bozinkeanu and Lombudic, but Bozinkeanu had to be in there for the under-21s rule. But now that we have Philippe in there, I can put Brighton Labo in his usual spot. So, also, fun fact, because according to FC Rapid didn't exist until 2017, all the records were, well, easily broken. So, fun fact is that Brighton Labo has played 151 games and scored 70 goals. His amount of goals is, by the way, the highest for any player of our club. And he has won 51 games, and Mullo has won 55 games. So it's really a two-horse race for the player who is gonna play the most games for us. As you can see, the records are still pretty beatable, I think. As you can see, most goals by a player is Brian Lebo 70, most goals by a player in a season 31, and league goals 30. Most games is for Mullo 155. But again, if it means that we're gonna use Philippe and Biscup from now on, then Mullo is not gonna get any more games. I mean, he's getting a little bit older as well. Well, I say that he's 28. I mean, Lebo is 27, right? Yeah, he's 27. So, it's not that Mullo is that old. Highest average rating should be beatable, right? Youngest player and oldest player as well. Wojciech, of course. Fastest goal 23 seconds in, and most goals by a player is 4. Most assists in a season 12. And this one is going to be hard to beat. The most clean sheets by a player 19. I mean, Labrovic, he's a good keeper, but let's see what is he on now? Is this clean? Yeah, 4. So he's not going to get 19. Most player of the match awards in the season, Brighton Labo, of course, in his first season. I mean, that was an insane season as well. But yeah, here you can see the records. As I said, pretty beatable, I think. Our lowest league position is first in the third division, and our highest league position is third in the first division. So let me just check this because I love to see stuff like this. You know, I was hoping that our average attendance was gonna go up every season. I mean, the first season, of course, we were in a smaller stadium, but after that, it's not like this season compared to last season. It's only 70 people, difference of 70 people. I was hoping for a little bit more, but yeah, now you've seen a couple of the records. Let's get into the game. You've already seen the lineup I've just shown you. So let's get into it. Let's give it our all. And again, let's go for the win. I'm really, really hoping that we can get it to end this horrible run of form. Because as I said, we're going to have to step it up if we want to make it into the championship group again and fight for European football. I mean, at the beginning, I said as soon as we were knocked out of Europe, I said, well, okay, it's too bad, but now we can fight for the league, right? And now we're in freaking 7th. And maybe even 8th if Stoya win their games in hand. They don't even have to win their games in hand, they just have to get 1 point from 2 games. There was almost the first chance. It was the first big chance for us, but sadly our players just couldn't hit the ball and the goalkeeper plucked it out of the air. And now maybe Politehnica can counter. Here's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper Dumbia, but Labrovic with a good save. That's already the 4th shot on target for Politehnica, and we've had none. So a game where we need to step it up, not really happening yet. Maybe if we go a little bit more attacking and demand more from the players, because right now it's looking like Politehnica are gonna get another big chance. Stefan has the ball here, gives to the right back Tadjevic, back to Stefan, back to Tadjevic again. He's gonna have to play back all the way to the center back, but now they can go forward again. Stefan in the middle of the field. A little bit of space on the left hand side, but he chooses to go to the other side. Zasevic, back to Stefan. They're playing it around very nicely, but they're not getting anywhere as of yet. I mean, I say that now they're playing a long ball forward, but now they're playing a long ball back again. So they have the ball, they have the possession, but they're not getting close to. Oh, all right, never mind. Zasevic with the ball on the right side of the box. He tries to go past Queel, but he gets the ball to Dumbia, and there is the 1-0 already. 18 minutes in. Right. So it's gonna be a hard season, I think. I don't know why. I don't know why this is happening. Um, but it looks like we're gonna have a pretty hard time for the rest of the season. Philippe now with the ball tries the long ball forward to LeBeau, even though we're on shorter passing. So good job, Philippe. Jenkinson picks it up though, passes to Queel, to his right to Owaida, back to Queel. Nobody is unmarked. Kyle here now on the left hand side. Can he come up with a cross? He goes past his player and it's a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty. All right. So Brighton LeBeau has a shot to make his goal tally even higher, make it to 71. Brighton LeBeau, and he doesn't. That's our first shot, and it's not even on target. What the hell? Honestly, what the hell just happened? Brighton LeBeau, always such a 100% sure that he's gonna score, right? Well, apparently penalties are too freaking hard for him, and he's on a 6.1 right now. It's still, it's almost 2-0 as well. It's almost halftime, and we still have only got one shot, not even on target, and it was a freaking penalty. All right, I don't even know how to turn this around right now. What I do know is that I'm gonna take Labo off for Bosenkeanu because Bosenkeanu. Last episode I also said Supe was playing pretty well, and then suddenly I got an email saying Supe hasn't scored for 11 matches. And Bosenkeanu did score, so let's give him a shot. Because apparently Supe wasn't playing that well. He just started off pretty well in his first few couple of games, and then after that he dropped off like we're doing right now. Um, Politenica with the ball. The keeper has it and nobody's attacking him. It took almost a minute, but we do intercept his goal kick and then play long ball forward. Lambulic one-on-one with the keeper, and he should have scored that. It should be second clear cut chance. It's not for some reason. We do have shot on target too. We've already got 5 shots. Wow. But Politenica have the ball here. Tadijevich back to Dumbia. The goal scorer gives it to Andre, and it's worked away by Owaida, luckily. We now have a free kick. Wheel to take it from the left hand side. Bosenkeanu has it just over the crossbar. Let's make another substitution because Queel is not playing pretty well, and neither is Lambulic. So I am gonna give Supe another chance. So that's our 3 subs done before the hour mark. Even a corner. Bosenkeanu just couldn't head it, but Pinter picks up the loose ball, and he gives it to Biskup, the center back, and then to Brikiok, to Kyle on the left hand side, but Kyle couldn't do anything with it because the ball was too high. Kyle does pick it up though. Back to Brikiak again on the left hand side. Could go past this ball and he would have a lot of space, but he chooses to go back to B-Scoop, to K-Sip, and K-Sip screws it up. There was so much space there, and what did he do? He passed it right into the feet of the opponent. Doumbia now on the right side of the field with the cross to Andre, but it's headed away, but it falls to their midfielder, but he shoots it straight over the goal. So let's go a little bit more attacking because, well, quite frankly, we have to. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot more attacking because nothing seems to be working. We're just gonna have to absolutely bomb their goal because this is just not good enough. Again, only 10 minutes left and there's not even a highlight. Here it is, Supe with a free kick. That could have been his redemption, but the keeper can just hold on to it immediately. We've got a goal kick here, Labrovic. Maybe this could give us another chance 5 minutes before the end of the game. Owaida with the ball here, Jenkinson on the right side, but his pass gets intercepted and now Politenica can counter again. The ball here on the right side with Doumbia. Doumbia again, the goal scorer, goes past one opponent, but Labrovic with a good save. Maybe could set up another counter, but he couldn't, sadly. So not even only injury time left. That's the end of the game. I don't know why it's still going. That's the end of the game. We're in 7th. Even we could drop down to 9th right now. Alright, I don't really know what to say. The only thing I do know is I hope I won't get sacked. We're not as of yet, but that's 6 games without a win. Oh yeah, I don't know what the board thinks of me right now is an E, so it's not very good. So we're gonna have to turn that around. What I forgot to mention is that there was a takeover. Here you can see the takeover hits rocks, luckily, because this guy, Alexander Petku and Daniel Oltin, or Oltian, or however you want to pronounce it, these guys said, wait, what? Oh no, they're now focused on the takeover talks with Petku and Oltian after Kozel's consortium dropped. So first off, our chairman says he wants to leave. So now 3 consortiums come in and say like, okay, well, we want your club. But these assholes of Petku and Oltian are saying, well, alright, well, if we do become the new chairman, we're gonna hire a new manager. So yeah, it's gonna be not a fun time at all. First off, we hope we won't get sacked in the first place because we're playing so badly. I mean, we're in 7th and we should be in 5th, I think. Yeah, but we could be 9th. Second of all, if the club does get taken over by someone else, we will be sacked anyway. So it's gonna be a tough couple of weeks or months even, and we're gonna have to step up our game to prove to the other possible chairmans as well. I don't know. We're gonna have to prove to the others, let's just put it like that, to the others that we have what it takes to be the manager of FC Rapid, and they don't need to sign some idiot who are gonna ruin the club. So yeah, that's something to look out for next episode. So I'm gonna say the next game I'm gonna meet you guys is the game against the other Polytechnica at home. So 4 games in between again. I'm gonna say that's the next game I'm gonna see you guys. But if we do get sacked by either just horrible results or another different chairman, you're not gonna get a game, obviously. But let's hope I will meet you guys for the next game against Polytechnica. I'm really hoping, because I don't want to get sacked, because I'm loving this series. But yeah, even though, despite everything that's going on, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter as well, link is in the description so you won't miss a single upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.